guys, welcome back to Drew Nation TV Vlogs. In this video today, I'm going to be making an Indonesian street dessert called martabak. It's my first time making it. If you want to see how it turns out, if you're interested in trying new foods as well, then watch this video all the way to the end. But before we get into the recipe, guys, I need you to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that red subscription button, and leave your comments down below. You can also decide to give us a jingle on Instagram and on TikTok, and check out our shorts videos as well, y'all. I'm gonna get right on into this recipe. Pretty simple, I think. Just calls for flour, sugar, eggs, salt, baking soda, condensed milk chocolate, and mozzarella cheese. So the first things that we need are the dry ingredients. This includes the flour, sugar, and salt. And then we have the wet ingredients here, the water, and the egg. So the first thing we have to start with is sifting the flour. And if you guys want to know all of the measurements, you can check the description down below and you'll be able to find the measurements that I'm using to make this. I love baking, I love trying new foods. And so we're gonna start with sifting the flour. This is a task that I absolutely love. I haven't done it in a long time. There's not much recipes that I do nowadays that calls for sifting flour. And if it does, I just skip that step. But this is my first time making this. I usually don't skip steps if I'm baking or making something such as this that has to do with a batter. I like this. I love to see the flour get all nice and refined. There we go. We have all that flour all sifted, and this is the look that you're looking for. Now once the flour is all sifted, then the next thing we're gonna add is the sugar. So we're gonna add the sugar, and we're gonna get that nicely combined. Not that it really makes a difference, because after all, it's gonna be a liquid and it's all gonna be mixed together anyway, but I kind of like to evenly distribute the dry ingredients the best I can in this stage. If you've ever tried this before, let me know down below. If you're some of our Indonesian friends watching this video and this is something you make at home, let me know that down below as well. If you have any recipes that you would like to see me try, go ahead and put that in the comments down below, and I will be more than happy to try your recipe and give you a big shout out when I do. So that was the salt that I just added in there, and just getting it all mixed together. I would, if I had made this recipe before and I was confident about how it's gonna turn out, I probably would have pulled out the electric mixer and let it do the work for me, because this manual mixing sure do kill the shoulders, right? But I've never done it before, so I want to get it done the right way. So I'm gonna keep doing this manual mixing. All right. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the egg. I'm just gonna break it and drop it right in there, because that is the way I saw it being done. So I'm trying to be as authentic as I possibly can be with this recipe, y'all. And really, there's nothing wrong with that white part of the egg. It's all a part of the egg. All right, now we're gonna add our water. We're just gonna do that in parts. I'm gonna add a little more. And the consistency you're looking for with this batter is the consistency of pancake batter, okay? So that's what we're looking for here. And it's getting there. Still a little too thick for pancake batter, so looking good. I'm pretty pleased with the consistency we have going on right now. There, into the refrigerator we go. So after refrigeration, the next step is to add the baking soda into your water, and I just lost a little bit of my baking soda there. All right, so we're gonna get that baking soda mixture. We can get our pot on here so that it can start to get hot. And the baking soda mixture goes in to the batter. Make sure you get it all. And then we're gonna mix this for about 3 minutes. You wanna make sure all that baking soda get mixed in good, because that is going to aerate your batter. It's gonna help to make it fluffy. All right, so once that beating is all done, it's time for us to get to the frying part. So we need to make sure our heat is at a medium. You need a non-stick pan, and you're not adding any oil to the pan. So we're gonna pour this in. Okay, get rid of that. And so the next step, we have to wait for about a minute, then we will swirl the batter. All right, so now we have to swirl. Get that back on the heat. Once we swirl, get it back down. And we're looking for bubbles. Come on, give me bubbles. Give me bubbles. I see some bubbles coming. It's taking its sweet old time, but I see some bubbles. I want to see lots and lots of bubbles, because in the video I watched, it was like a lot of bubbles, like a pancake. And I'm not getting that effect right yet. So I'll just be patient and wait. Bubbles, come forth. We have bubbles coming, guys. So we're supposed to see bubbles all through it, and as those bubbles become more, right to the top starts to break, then we're to sprinkle it with some sugar and then cover it up. So I don't think I'm seeing enough bubbles yet, so we're just gonna hold out for some more bubbles. All right, guys, look at the bubbles. We got bubbles coming. Wonderful. At this point, we are supposed to sprinkle with some sugar. So we're gonna sprinkle it with some sugar. And then we have to turn it down to a low temperature and cover it to steam for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about the process so far. This is the look that we're looking for. I'm gonna get my burner out of the way here, and we're gonna try to get this out of this non-stick pan. Okay? Let's dust this off some. All right, so let's get our Marta back. All right, and hopefully it slides out like it should. Let's see. Woo! I'm so excited! Oh my goodness! Oh, yes! Oh, that's Okay, I shouldn't be that excited. Okay, let me calm down. I'm gonna get that pot out of the way. But I have to admit, guys, I am super excited. Oh, look at that. Looks pretty good. So the next step is to get some butter on there. And you want to get butter into the crevices of your little, the little edges that we have here. So I'm just gonna get some butter on there. Oh, it smells good. It smells like a pancake, guys. Wow. So you see that little bounce back we have? That's a sign that it's cooked. Okay, get our little edges. I want to break my edges. You gotta save some butter for the top. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so the next step from here is to get our toppings on. And our toppings include mozzarella. I have dark chocolate and condensed milk. So we're gonna get some dark chocolate. I just need a little more to get it to look like a half. Okay, I think that's pretty much 1/2 of it. Okay, it's melting pretty good already, and that's marvelous. Okay, and now we're gonna get some mozzarella on the second half, okay? And if you, I'm sure, you might think, oh, this is strange. However, if you really think about it, think about the croissants that you get from some of these bakeries and stuff. They do chocolate croissants, they do the cheese croissants. So same concept, really. Okay, it looks like plenty enough cheese to me. And then now we have to do the condensed milk. Okay, and you just drizzle this all over. Looks pretty good if you ask me. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Of course, I don't want it to slide off there. I think it looks great. Voila. Now, the last step is to cut this and flip it. So we're gonna cut down the middle. Oh, that is cutting so nice and smoothly. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful, guys. Look at that. Looks like a beautiful cake. And now we have to flip. And which side do I want to flip, cheese or chocolate? Oh, that is marvelous, marvelous. That is beautiful. I think that looks pretty good. All right, y'all, so we're gonna put some butter on the top. I think I did pretty well. Now it's time to taste it and see what we got. Wow, it's just gliding right through. Okay, we're gonna cut a piece here. I'm gonna get the producer to come on into the kitchen and we're gonna try this out and see what we have. Taste time. This is always the best time. The fun part of cooking. What is it? If you can tell me the name, then you get to have a piece.
Martabak.
Yes. So, smells good.
Smells like a pancake.
Okay. Cuts pretty nice. Cuts like a cake.
It looks like a cake.
So Should I do the first taste or should I let him taste first? I'm gonna let him taste first.
Mmm.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
My turn. Mmm. You know what the texture is like? It's like cornbread texture. Wow. I like.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate
I'm sure
chip pancake.
it's not too sweet at all.
I don't taste much of the mozzarella.
Because it's mozzarella and it's a very mild cheese, so it kind of melts away. But that texture reminds me so much of cornbread. You want more?
She doesn't want to share, guys. I'll take it.
It's good.
Wow.
It's good. It's not too sweet
Thank you.
at all. You're welcome. So there you go, guys. This was my first time trying out an Indonesian recipe. This dessert is called martabak. It's mild, it's crumbly, it tastes wonderful. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go on ahead and hit that red subscription button. Turn the bell all the way gray. Don't forget to give us a follow over there on Instagram and on TikTok. If you have any recipes you would like to see me try, go on ahead and drop it in the comments and I'll give you a shout out when I do. This is Delicia signing out from Drew Nation TV Vlogs. Bye guys, have a marvelous day.